Hashem Naseh. So I'm going to say in fast because they have to put it in the thing. They have, yeah, they're Farsi. They're you know. Channel. Yeah. Okay, so خوبه طرف تنم یعنی وظایف قلبی آدم کتاب اون هستن و اون سکشن فورت چهارم سکشن هستن تو اینتروداکشن هستیم بسیار چیز پیشتر آمدش و اینجا داره سوال میکنه در مورد 10 تا امتیازی که داره کسی که توکل به هاشم داره به کسی که چیز داره بر الکمیست کیمیاگر و کیمیاگر فرقش چیه. اوکی. So we're going to continue with old کیابوتاخ بلوکین شو الاف اتران به اسرار دفاریم. یعنی مثلا از بیتاخن تاگوش بار خو has advantage that was a good word right that is better officer than alchemist and an alchemist in 10 ways. Okay. Number 1. شبه الکمی someone who's alchemist سایخل دوباره میخواده ملاخه. He needs right he needs like specific items right for what he's doing. Lui Gamelo Davazulat, and he cannot finish his job if he doesn't have it. Okay, so he has to have, you know, copper, you have to have whatever, I don't know, to oxidize it, whatever, you need to have buy stuff. Velo im saim becholet bechol makom. You might not find every time, you know, bechol makom, like right now, you know what I'm saying? You can't find this, you can't find this, you know. It is possible that, you know, there is a boycott, you know, you can't get everything right. So, supply chain has a problem, right? So that's so the guy that might be stuck sometime. Right, that's why you know that's why you remember they said that they can't make a car because they don't have chips. Right? When there's one little chip, you can't even make a car, right? So here the same thing. It's saying that okay, maybe the guy is making money. As we said, you know, say let's compare alchemists to let's say YouTube, right? So you know, yeah, it might you know maybe internet is not working, you know, like in Iran, like the guy is stuck with here. I'm saying that you know they had got many what's that called starters, internet starters, what's that called? Those that they you know start a business on the business and they start thing that they are not able to do that, right? Why? Because there's no internet in Iran. That's what I'm saying. So that's what he's saying. So it could be that you know you somehow you don't have access to what you want to have, as you say, supply chain. But so what's the tarfo, which means right, let's say his food. Tarfo means actually means his food. Muftach lo, right? Provision. It's a provision. These provisions are guaranteed. Okay, guaranteed. Mikol siyam mikol. Hashem is going to cause for any resources. Right? So Hashem, there's no lack of resources for someone that بیتاخن تاکوش برخو. که شما کتوب as the pasuk says, من و دیاخا right کلو علیخن و دیخی آدم. So Hashem said that Hashem gave man to Bnei Israel. What was the purpose of giving man? Hashem could have supplied, you know, that they should bring him, you know, in the desert. They could buy wheat, barley, what I'm saying. But Hashem chose. I'm not call that in that you know that they should have access and they could buy. I mean, if they wanted, they could have gone. They could have gone, you know, but then, you know, you had to send it like a camels, go bring, you know, go bring wheat, barley, whatever, beets, I don't know, everything, salt and pepper. But what Hashem said, you know what? You don't need anybody. Don't worry, you don't have to not Ammon, Moab, the countries that they were around in that area. Or I'm going to send you man. Now, why did Hashem send man? To show you that is not only the bread that the person could live off of it. If Hashem from the water emanates from that mouth, you could live. Okay, so Hashem could send man, and that thing accomplishes the same thing as eating wheat, barley, and you know that the same. You could taste the same choresh, nagondi, kufte, whatever you want to call it. I'm saying. Just put it in. Okay, might not have, doesn't look like that, but it tastes the same thing. So Hashem proved that I could, you know, from the weird resources, I could take care of you. So you understand. So even when there is a hunger, nothing to worry about. Okay, so when I said there's no supply nowadays. There's a hunger, but no food supply. Nothing to worry about it. Now, kid hasibot. the cause or the resources in nifsat میبینه به کار خود مقام is never accessible. It's not accessible from Hashem. You understand? So Hashem, it could take care of you, even that everybody else is suffering. Somehow you're gonna be taken care. Right? You're gonna be in good hands, and that's what بیتاخن means. That you're gonna be in the good hands. So what's my proof? He said, as you know the story, Eliyahu with Orvim, with the raven. What's the story? Okay, so as you know, who was the wicked king at that time of Eliyahu Navi? It was Achab. That's right. That's what I said. So this used to the Baal. So Eliyahu said that. So Achab said that word. Achab said like to Eliyahu. He said what is in the Torah? It's nonsense, and it doesn't make sense. Why? Because we are of the Avodah Zarah. We do Avodah Zarah, and Baruch Hashem, we go to the war. We are Masliach, and we have rain, and we have wheat and barley. Oh, it says in Shema Yisrael, right? That said that if ישמרו לכם פן יפתה לברכם ועצת ואכן ישתחוויתם להם וחרף ועשה את השמיים. It says clearly, it's ended in Shema Yisrael. If Hashem gets angry at you, He's going to עשה את השמיים, He's going to stop the heaven from the rain. And here we don't keep the mitzvot, we don't keep Shabbat, we don't put on tefillin, and everything's fine. So Eliyahu said, oh, you say like that, I'm going to promise you if you're going to have rain, any more rain, that's what you're so proud, I'm going to stop it. And Hashem listened to it. He told Hashem, please stop rain. For 3 years they didn't have rain. And Achab was looking all over for Eliyahu, had to find him. Now, how did Eliyahu survive this hunger? For 3 years, no rain, imagine. We had, even in California, everything, we saw that. You see that, how about they make it such a big deal? I mean, it is a big deal. What there is, whatsoever. So, what happened? So they used to bring food from Achav's kitchen right to him. Let's bring food from him, or it's a big, or Imisha Almana, or he said from the wife of Almana that Eliyahu afterwards he went to this Almana, and Baruch Hashem there was a wheat. Flour keep on coming from the never finished, the oil never finished. Okay, so you see what you see. So you see that the famine didn't affect Eliyahu Navi, right? Hashem somehow he brought him food. Now what's that? That's talking about that. That this is the night before Eliyahu Navi goes. Did Eliyahu Navi die? No, he went on the what? Chariot, on the fire of that upset. But then before that, Hashem said that your body has to get used to not eating. Because right now you are in the stage of eating and enjoying it, and so he said that first Malach gave him a cake. That's what he said. Ugat retzafim, what does translate? Translate a cold baked cake, right? It's about a jug of water. The Malach gave it to him, and he said with that jug he went for 40 days. Right? So because as I say, to go to the Shemaim, or of the stop not eating, your body needs to adjust. So he's adjusting to eating that cake, and then go for 40 days without any food, any drink, and then he went to the chariot and go to the Shemaim. Okay, so anyway. But you see that was Hashem, that even with a piece of cake, you could survive. That I'm saying that's usually a body usually takes. It could survive for 6 days. You could survive 6 days.
What you're saying without water or food, or
right. They said 6 days you could do. That's maximum.
Without water.
And say that. And we see that this happened, by men tzaddikim that they used to fast from the I think after Milah Malka until Shabbat. That would be Yeah, but Baal Shem Tov, that's what happened. Baal Shem Tov, I know that as a fact, right? So they say that
every week.
Not every week. I didn't notice. Usually doesn't go back. One day he noticed that he was he noticed that he went to he was on meditation, and he was studying was even something deep, and then when he gets up from it, he noticed that they asked him, when is it? They told him it's Friday. So they said that, it was only one time. I don't think it was that. Usually we say 3 days, it's already, it's too much. But I'm just saying, but anyways, so that's what it says. And, he said, an example, Udvar Ovadiyahu Imna Nevi'im. And from the story of Obadiah with the Nevi'im, again, the same time of Achab, he was hiding the 10 Nevi'im. Shama v'Achab Menavi Hashem Me'ah ish, and I hid from that I hid 100 men, 50 be'me'ara, 50 on each cave, v'achalkelem lechem v'yayin, and I sustained them with the food and water. And he was so again, Obadiah was supported. He was supported. So that's what he says. So again, it's being all this point that you have to say, it could be, as you said, chain supplies, it might be missing. But let me say for Hashem, for Surah Butach Hashem, Hashem has many ways to take care of you, even though if there is a high inflation, even though that, a lot of, I'm saying from your panels, even that a lot of competition. I'm saying, now, on this competition that they how could I survive? Don't worry about it. You give it to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It says in Tehran, Kefim Ra Shura'evu. The young lions, that they Rashu, translated may want, right? May want, and Vera'evu, and they became hungry. But look, even those are the lions, right? And they should be easy that they should capture the thing. Still, they became hungry. Sometimes they don't have food. They go sleep hungry. People that they seek Hashem will not like any good. Have fear from the Hashem people that you are the holy ones. You are the holy ones, because those that they can machzor. They lack nothing, because they will be lacking nothing, for people that they fear Him. And so Hashem will take care of them. Okay. Now here it says, what's the connection between Ira and Bitachon?
How's it connect?
Right, it's because we're saying that if you have bitachon, you don't lack. Here it says that if you have fear from Hashem, you shouldn't be lacking anything. You understand?
Right.
You said if you have yira, you shouldn't be lacking, and if you have bitachon, you shouldn't be lacking. So what's the difference?
Maybe, is bitachon like a prerequisite for Etz Chaim? I don't see how that.
He said,
Yira means what? You're afraid. Afraid of Hashem, fear of punishment?
No.
Just fear of.
Yeah. Okay. So now Elia is going to be reading. Yeah. Bitachon and fear of Hashem. Here in the bottom has a go ahead. Yeah. So he says, go ahead.
The traits of bitachon and yiras shamayim are closely related. One who truly fears Hashem knows that Hashem alone controls his destiny, so he cannot place trust in anyone or anything else. Thus, his yiras shamayim leads him up the ladder of bitachon. Conversely, one who places his full trust in Hashem, recognizing that he is completely dependent on Hashem, is inspired to fear Him more and more. Thus, his bitachon leads him up the ladder of yiras shamayim.
Yeah. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So what was you said till now?
They both.
That
if
connected.
you have bitachon, you'll get
a synergistic effect.
Yeah.
I guess.
What?
They both help each other grow.
That's right. So you have fear of HaKadosh, and you only have to have fear from Him, right? and he's the one that have to appease him and do everything else. Okay, and so then you only afraid from Hashem, from nobody else. And so I guess بیتاخن the same. بیتاخن the same magic. بیتاخن is that you have to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and not to anybody else. So you I guess in both they are similar. That what?
Can't بیتاخن just be a logical thing for someone, and your Shema has to be like, you have to actually feel it, like an emotion. Because if you like think about it, just from like a logical standpoint, like you'll realize, you know, okay, everything in this world didn't just come to be, right? Hashem clearly runs everything. I should put my trust in Him, right? Not really like an emotion over there. It's just purely logical. But like for Yirat Shamayim, you have to like have an emotion, even though like you know that Hashem built everything. There are people who know Hashem built everything, but they still don't keep Shabbat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be.
Or is it, you say Bitachon is just like a logical thing? It's also emotional.
Yeah, but I feel like it could be pretty logical.
Putting trust in someone is not just like a logical thing. There's an emotional aspect to it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Right. So he said, okay, so that's what he said, that the Melech says it at the end. It says, Ire Hashem, Bitchub Hashem, Ezra Umaginahu, right? Where do we read this? Do you know?
Well, what's that pasuk again?
Ire Hashem, Bitchub Hashem, Ezra Umaginahu. That's in Hallel.
Right.
So, if you have all from Hashem, if you have all from Hashem, right, so then you have bitachon, right? I mean, because if you have fear from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, means that then you realize, this is referring to the not fear from punishment, from his honest, how do you say it? His awesomeness, yeah, awesomeness. Once you just you know that. Once you see his gadlut, his greatness, everything else, you know that everything else means nothing. The only one that you could trust or could rely is only Hashem. Yes. So it means that someone who has a fear from punishment. It means that he's in awe. He's in awe. Okay. So because he realized the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you know that the only one that I could trust is only HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So if you are saying it, that's why the pasuk says, "Yirat Hashem Chedusha." Those you are the holy people have fear from Hashem, because Hashem will not lack anything for people that they have fear. If you realize that He is the source of everything, so then He's saying that there is nothing to right? You know, because I know. Hashem has all the resources are in the world to take care of me. That I'm saying. And that's why it says. Okay. So that was number one. So number one is what? That someone who's an alchemist or whatever, YouTuber, he has to have something. Resources. But I'm saying, and if he doesn't have that chain resource,
He doesn't have any.
He can't do his job.
He can't do his job. That's it. Let's say, if Twitter, let's say, is blocking, his YouTube, is blocking, right?
Yeah, they delete his YouTube channel.
That's it. So then it's got
That's weird.
That's it. But here he's saying that here the guy is at ease, because okay, even if they close this store, whatever they I could find somewhere else I could find it. That's what he wants to say. Okay. Hasheni, just do this one. The Hasheni, the second, I guess the second way is advantage. He has that he need to do activity, task. He cannot achieve his goal without them. Okay, since he has to do something. So every, I guess, a good job has their own risk. Okay, right? and his past shemi to rechav ashram, because disputing with the chemistry, it could be that he get killed with the fumes of smoke. Okay, that's like the job that you're doing. That's what I'm saying. It could be. Every job has a risk. Okay, you're in construction, or it might fall down. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Anything, you get sued.
Right. So that's everything that you could. Im hatma v'avoda, with the constant, with the constant work, and you have to toil night and day. Okay. Okay. So he, for getting his livelihood over there to get to his money, there is a risk, there is a toil thing that he has to go through. But someone who has a بیتاخن to Hashem, he's saved from the from the Pegaim translated hazard, occupational hazards, right? Because he doesn't have to do harmful jobs, harmful things. Or velibo batach to haraut, and he's confident that he would be free from encountering any troubles, because under Hashem, right? And Hashem is make sure that that as you said, lawsuit and this kind of thing, it's not going to happen to him. That's what I'm saying. So first of all, he has an easy life. What I'm saying, that's something that I'm going. But I mean, I'm talking. I just want to tell you. There was this kid. He was in Hollywood or something, and unfortunately they killed him. But he's really a kid. I'm talking about a month ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
He was in the area.
No. I mean, he was a masliach at summit at the time.
Was an actor?
Not active, but it was. I don't know exactly what was it. And I told the guy, why did they kill him? He said because he had a lot of. He was very masliach. He was making, hundreds of thousands of money. And so it was. And I told him because some people they get jealous on him. That's what I'm saying, and they get rid of it. That's what I'm saying. So. In one side, he made good money. On one side, the jealousy and this. Yes, even maybe it could be even his own partner. He was a goy partner. They said that he was killed. Some of them. He was killed. I don't know what happened to him. But that's what I'm saying. So he's saying that. So once you also become, a lot of money and everything else. There are issues with that. Okay, we will see about that also, what I'm saying. But he's saying that someone has bitachon, he knows that it's not going to happen these bad things, what I'm saying. I'm not doing something special. First of all, someone who's bitachon ta'akash baruch is looking forward to become a millionaire.
Someone who has bitachon Hashem.
Is he trying to become a millionaire?
Yeah. Meaning, can you have bitachon Hashem that you become a millionaire?
Yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah.
I probably not, right?
I don't know.
That's like the opposite of bitachon, no? Like, you can't have bitachon.
I mean, it depends. What if, let's say you're doing, a business deal, and if it goes through, you make $1 million, millions of dollars,
there's nothing,
I feel like bitachon there would help you become a millionaire, no?
Not a bitachon, no. You have to, for that, you have to know one thing, okay? You have to realize that it never said in the Torah that if you keep them, you will become a millionaire. Because Hashem acknowledges that money doesn't bring happiness. We are all looking for the best house. We are looking for the best car, everything else, but that doesn't bring happiness. What I'm saying. It doesn't. Okay. Now. So that's what I said. So if someone has become ta'akash baruch it doesn't have those risks of either in job, right? Or he said that because he's a chemist, so therefore he might someone who's working in like atomic plant. Okay, might be getting paid very good, but that if the radiation gets to you. Right, you or somebody who was working, I don't know, in research or in the lab. What I'm saying, Okay, it might be that.
Radiation. Radiation, no?
No, I'm saying even if you work with something, with the blood or blood test sample of the thing, that or something was research for the the blood, for the what you call to find the cure or something. Okay, a cure for the sicknesses. That's what I'm saying. He might get the sickness.
Right.
So it's not no risk. But since another بیتاخن تکایش باشه, he knows that he first of all is not such a risk. He does normal thing, nothing crazy about it, and he's also is safe. וכל אשר יבואن מאת אלוקים, and whatever comes to him from Hashem, יהיה לו לששון ושמחה. הווה בלששון ושמחה means that even if it doesn't mean since بیتاخن, it doesn't mean that everything will be fine. Remember that. It's even that that let's say you get hurt in the business, or you lose money and thing, it takes us some simcha, which means okay, so he said that he recognizes that Hashem sent it for his ultimate good. He happily accepts Hashem's decrees. And in fact, thanks Hashem for whatever he may send it. Okay, even though that, I lost it, he knows that there's something, there's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. At least sometimes you know why this is happening. And you accept that that I mean it's not going to. It's not what I'm saying that sometimes you got the lawsuit and then lose everything. You lose everything. Okay, so this guy takes it as that I have a tikkun to do that. Understand again? If you have bitakhan ta'akadosh baruch hu, it doesn't mean that everything will be fine. It will be fine, but still, he's saying that first of all, he doesn't have to take risks in life. You know what I'm saying? Like stock market. What I'm saying, stock market. I think it's like taking risks and that brings your heart. Like this, you get all the way it goes down. It goes down. Right. That's number one. And second, your normal life. And it's saying that even if you got issues in life or some so anything else, I'm sure that I had to lose the money. So you are relaxed. The minute that you are relaxed, بترفو با اله به منوخا بشکت و شلوه. And tarfo means that his sustenance comes to him, right, with the tranquility, calmness, منوخا means calmness, hashchet, serenity, yeah, that's the word, به شلوه. And, what? Shalva means hashket به شلوه. Hashket means like
yes,
quietly, and serenity. Okay. כמו שכתוב, עזاد המרסד was in Tehran 20 ג' מזמור השם רואי לא אחסה. Which Tehran is that?
That what number?
Yeah, we did that every Friday night. מזמור לדוד השם רואי לא אחסה. כף ג' 23, that's it. It's Hashem ro'i lo echsa. What does it Hashem ro'i echsa? If Hashem is my shepherd, lo echsa. But I say that I will not have any lacking. Being Odesh Yarbiseni, in the lush meadows, he lays me down. But lush meadows means what, the best? Lush means lush meadows. It means that what the sun said over there.
It says he leads me beside still waters.
Still water. Okay. Okay, this means that in the best pasture, so because she is my Roy. I'm the shepherd. Okay, so he's my, I'm saying, Hashem is my shepherd, I'm the sheep. Okay, so I'm like a sheep in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That shepherd take his sheep to the best place, they should get the water, they should get everything. He said, as Hashem is gonna, that's why he said, Yarbiseni means that he will lead me in the best pastures in place. On the tranquility borders, he leads me. That's a bit the best part. So, it's like, is the sheep worried?
No.
So he's saying that David said that, you know, Hashem, you are my shepherd, I'm the sheep, I know you take care of me, the best thing. That's what he said. I'm relaxed. That's what I'm saying. So again, this guy is not, he shouldn't be worried. He shouldn't be worried that, you know, I'm taking a high risk. I'm taking something simple, and I know that, again, this guy is not looking, someone has been again, he's not looking for, I mean, it is against what they taught us, you know, that you have to get a good job, you have to have a very fancy car, you should have a fancy house, what I'm saying, but no, since he's not doing those crazy stuff that people they do, that they get good money. Okay, they get good money. Okay, I'm saying like, I'm sure they pay like, you know, these news guys. They go to the war.
The journalists.
Yeah, the journalists, right? Okay, they pay good money, but the guy also knows that usually something that pays good money has a lot of risk. Is that true?
It depends on how many people qualify for
Right.
it. Let's say like you're a coal miner, anyone qualifies for that. I'm sure they get paid pretty well. Like the truck drivers, like they get paid really well, like because it's like you have to travel away from your family and everything.
Right.
Yeah, sacrifice or
Sacrifice or risk. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So that's what he's saying. He's saying that there's someone who is who wants to make good money usually has to either sacrifice or he has to risk his life. I will talk about because by saying بیتاخن تاگاش باخویاب بیتاخن, and again, it's not the matter of making good money. It's a matter of the first you are relaxed. That's why it's a menucha. And you are relaxed. You come and I know a friend of mine that I do have a friend of mine that goes to for the stones. You know, I'm talking sapphire, this kind of thing. You know,
Precious stones.
Right, a precious stone. Right. So he goes. Like out of a month is the 1 week in the house. Yeah. So he's making good money.
He's like,
He has a house for travel, right? He has to go to, I don't know, China. He has to go.
To find nice gems.
Africa, yeah. So yeah, is one week in the month he's home. Okay, so he's making good money. He has a like a $4 million house, you know, in the Hancock for this kind of thing. But you know the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's not home. He's not home. So usually something that makes good money, as I say, either risk it, right? You have to be from the family, or you have to have a lot of risk. But he says he's at home every day. He's at home. He's doing homework with the children. He has everything, and he feels secure, and that's what you need.
That's not Hishtad. Was that Hishtad?
Right. I mean, he doesn't feel that I don't have to go crazy about the job.
Meaning what? If he had bitachon, he could have stayed here and gotten the same money here.
But I mean, no, but no, I'm not saying to precious stone, but find a job.
Something else.
Find something that you could find. So I'm just saying, you know, there's a famous story. I don't know if you know it. There was this Mexican guy. You know, everybody get up every morning 10 o'clock, and then eat breakfast, then goes fishing. He was a fisher. If you are fishing, come sell it, and then eat, and then tomorrow the same thing. So one guy, American guy, was passing by. He said, you know, why are you doing that? Work more. So he said, what am I going to get? Well, you could buy a bigger boat, and you could catch more fish. Okay, and then, you know, once you get more fish, you get more money. You buy bigger fish, you know, you have bigger boat, make more money, and then you progress, and so okay, and then so he said that then when you become retired, you relax, you sleep every day until 10 o'clock, and then you know, take your time, go fish and everything. So I'm doing this right now. Right? So why do I have to go through the whole tircha? I'm saying all this tour that, and I'm just, you know, I'm saying I'm not enjoying my life. You tell me enjoy it because the same I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing entire man. So that's it. Don't talk about you're doing the same thing. Sometimes you're relaxing, you learning Gemara, things until what is supposed to, and then you do. So that's what the bottom line is all about. So Hashem Yazam Bezat Hashem Dvara Shab Bitachon and all the best. Amen. Ken Yirason.